How you like the thumbnail of this video? That's my DJ skills. We Are Your Friends, said every techno song ever. So We Are Your Friends stars Zac Efron in the 99-cent versions of the friends from Entourage. They live in the valley, they're not doing much with their lives, but Zac Efron, he's good at being a DJ. They're not making the money they want to make, but one day Zac Efron meets up with Wes Bentley, who plays this great DJ from Once Upon a Time. He's a has-been, he's self-destructive, he's an alcoholic. He's also the best part of this movie, because he's the best part of this movie. This movie did have things I liked in it, so I'm going to talk about that. I already touched on one of them, Wes Bentley. He was the best part of the movie, I thought. He played the role he was supposed to play really well. I liked him as the damaged artist. You know, he's like the Obi-Wan Kenobi, but alcoholic. He takes Zac Efron under his wing because he sees something in this kid. You know, he's always giving him pointers. I like their relationship. It's kind of hostile at times, but there's a respect thing there. And then guess what? Wes Bentley has this girlfriend played by, holy God, this girl's out of control. She's really attractive. And then she starts moving and dancing. And when she is, you're like, that's one attractive female, ladies and gentlemen. And she was a good actress too. I thought she'd just be a pretty face to look at, but she's a pretty face to look at who actually was a good actress in this movie, so good job. The rest of the movie's a boring wreck, so let's talk about that shit. First of all, his friends. I hated his friends, honest to God. I mean, you look at these guys and you're like, who are these douchebags? There are moments in this movie, the movie's trying to make you feel conflicted. You know, he's hanging out with Wes Bentley, his friends are calling him, he ignores the phone call, and you're supposed to be like, oh man, you're like kind of shutting your friends out for this guy. Ooh, you're under the dragon's wing, you're not supposed to do that. Bro code, right? Bro code. No. You look at his friends, you're like, yeah, in your life, they're the thing holding you back. So go ahead and just keep on the road you're going with Wes Bentley. When the movie wants you to like his friends, you're not supposed to wish them gone. And then tragedy strikes the friend circle, and it kind of glosses over that and just keeps going. And you're like, oh, well, I just didn't care anyway, so it's fine. Shoddy editing everywhere. Sometimes Zac Efron's here, other times he's there, then he's here, then he's there. This movie feels like it was edited by about 3 or 4 different people and directed by about 2 or 3 people. Different tones everywhere, man. There's a scene where Zac Efron is tripping out on acid or some shit, and everyone starts turning into cartoons, and it's really confusing, but that's how you feel throughout the entire movie. Though the cartoon scene's only in one scene, but you're left with that baffled, like, what's going on feeling. They even throw this story arc in this movie that I am convinced was just left on the cutting room floor of the boiler room. It's like someone ripped that page out of boiler room and they were like, we're not going to use this yet, but one day we will. And after about 15 years of patience, today is that day. It doesn't pay off for shit though. And that stupid ass arc out of nowhere just kind of feeds into the whole premise of this movie that's just, it's just a shoddy ass mess. Not only that, but in true August 2015 fashion, it is boring also. How many times this month have I said the movie is boring? I've lost count at this point. But this movie takes its place on the mantle as another boring ass movie in August 2015. We Are Your Friends was boring. It was a shoddy movie. It was a wreck. Wes Bentley was good. Zac Efron was good also. The hot chick in this movie was really good. Those 3 people in the movie are good in the movie, although their arcs together lead exactly where you think they're gonna lead. And that is pretty much how I can sum up this movie. This movie is obvious as shit. You're like, Wes Bentley takes Zac Efron under his wing. Wes Bentley has a super hot girlfriend. Zac Efron has a group of friends. How do you think this movie's gonna turn out? Exactly. This movie is like a really obvious and unimpressive gift on Christmas or your birthday or Hanukkah or whatever. Even the wrapping paper isn't good though. It's like you get socks wrapped like shit plopped in your lap. You're like, I know exactly what this is. This is socks all right, yeah, it's socks. And you're not even gonna remember We Are Your Friends in T-1 day. Yep, already forgot. Yeah, you know Orange is the New Black? Based on the August 2015 movies, they should make a show called August is the New January. Minus a couple of exceptions, a couple of gems, that's pretty much the situation. All right, so We Are Your Friends. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.